Consumers expect something specific from real estate agents now. It's no longer enough to be a property salesperson. To win a listing, you have to appear as a hyperlocal neighborhood influencer. That creates a direct conflict. To prove that local expertise online, agents have to step away from the actual work of selling houses to manage a full-time digital marketing strategy. It's an incredibly heavy manual lift. You're spending hours every week hunting for local news updates, tracking weather changes, and cataloging community festivals or school events. Then comes the creative part. Sales professionals find themselves forced into the roles of graphic designers and copywriters just to keep their social feeds from looking stagnant. Most agents aren't struggling because they've lost their sales edge. They are simply being slowed down by a manual content model that doesn't scale. Look at the way a single agent's identity fractures here. To keep up, they have to function as a social media manager, a content writer, a designer, a marketing coordinator, and an ad specialist, all at the same time. When one person tries to handle 5 distinct departments, the quality drops. You end up with generic Happy Monday posts because there's no energy left for anything more substantial. This manual approach creates a ceiling. No matter how good the agent is at sales, they can only grow as fast as their own ability to design graphics and write captions. Let's look at what happens when 2 agents compete for the same zip code. They have the same inventory and the same market conditions, but different workflows. The AutoSocial user starts by entering a single data point. This aerial shot shows the system locking onto a specific neighborhood boundary, one zip code. The AI takes over the research. The neighborhood acts as a node, pulling in real-time data streams. It scans weather, local news, and community events automatically. It tracks a local festival, a cold front, and new listings simultaneously, organizing those points into usable content. By the time the manual agent has finished their first cup of coffee and started Googling events near me, the AutoSocial user has already mapped the community's entire daily narrative. Imagine a sudden variable. The local NBA team makes a surprise run to the finals. Everyone in the zip code is talking about it. The manual agent sees the news and starts planning. They spend 2 long hours drafting a social post and looking for a high-quality image that doesn't violate copyright. Look at the response time on this chart. While the manual agent's timeline stretches out over several hours, the AutoSocial bar spikes instantly. The AI detects the event, generates the post, and creates the custom imagery immediately. The system then goes a step further by automatically launching a lead generation ad campaign, specifically targeted to people engaging with that local event. The agent is effectively turning community excitement into a lead pipeline before their competitor has even finished a first draft. At the end of the day, the manual agent is still logging into 4 different platforms to schedule posts and check ad budgets. The AutoSocial user just looks at a single dashboard, hits approve, and waits for the leads to arrive. All those fragmented roles, the writer, the designer, the ad specialist, are now centralized into that one approval click. This removes the delay between something happening in the neighborhood and the agent appearing as part of that conversation. If we play this out over 30 days, the gap between these 2 agents becomes a matter of pure volume and timing. This chart shows the visibility levels. The manual agent is erratic. They post when they have time. The AutoSocial agent has a line that climbs steadily because the AI never misses a news story or a weather change. The agent using the AI is actually spending less time on their phone, yet their digital presence is significantly more active. When one agent is present for every local headline and the other only posts once a week, the market's attention naturally shifts to the one who is always there. This changes how the community perceives the agent's role. It's less about the automation itself and more about the resulting reputation. To a homeowner in that zip code, this agent seems to have their finger on the pulse of every street corner and every community event. While the competition is still trying to figure out how to use a design template, the AutoSocial agent has already occupied the space as the most visible and relevant authority in the market.